What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Dead on Dave Productions. It's your boy, Dead on Dave. Welcome back to the channel. Today, it is Monday. It's time for your daily focus. Thought I'd try something a little bit different with some intro music. Kind of cool. And we are doing Monday Night Raw preview, as you know, because you're here and you know what Mondays bring. So that's all we're going to do. There's really not a lot of other sports stuff to talk about. I'm not a big college basketball guy, so we're going to get right into the Monday Night Raw preview for tonight. The Go Home Show for Monday Night Raw, March 23rd, 2015. This is the big one. This is the one right before WrestleMania because we're only 6 days away. The road is right here. So, what's going to happen? How are they going to really push home? You know, you got to have this pay-per-view. You've got to watch WrestleMania because they really haven't done a very good job of it yet. So, what are they going to do to make us want to buy this pay-per-view? Do you want to buy this pay-per-view? Do you have to see WrestleMania, or is this kind of like a meh? Is it a must-see or a meh-see? Right now, for me, it's kind of messy. You know what I mean? Messy, get it? Anyway, look, Raw could go a long ways for changing that. But I have a feeling we're going to see more of the same of what we have seen. Look for Roman Reigns to come out looking very strong over Brock Lesnar. Because that's the first thing we're going to talk about is what is going to happen with Brock and Roman face-to-face. That's going to happen. And what are they going to come to blows? You know, that's the first question. If they do, who's going to get the upper hand? And will that be a telltale as to who is going to win the title? Now, Brock could be heading into Monday night tonight with a brand new contract. He might already be signed. He might be staying in WWE or, you know, who knows? Maybe that's just a leak to make us think that we think they know what they're thinking and when we think that we know what they're thinking. Who the fuck knows? You don't know at this point. Yeah, that's just how messed up the WWE is or how good they are. I don't know how you want to look at it. You can really look at it either way, I guess. But the question becomes, do they have Roman look strong against Lesnar tonight? I could see that happening. I could see him spearing him and all of that and Brock kind of looking vulnerable. Don't buy it, kids. Don't buy it. Of course, we know by now that the true go-home show is really SmackDown. Because for the past, I say the last three major pay-per-views, the better show has been SmackDown. They don't have that ability tonight. Raw has to be good. It has to be good. The problem is, what's the definition of good? Because a lot of people have been very happy with the way that they've been doing things on Raw. The crowds especially. I don't understand it. It's like I feel like I'm the one who's completely insane here. Like I'm taking crazy pills. But I understand that this WrestleMania is not necessarily geared towards me. And that's okay because it's not about me. It's about the WWE. It's about the industry and what they think is best to continue on doing their one major goal, and that's making money. And let's keep it right there, kids, because WrestleMania is going to make some serious money. They've sold out that stadium. Access is a huge event. That starts today. I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So the first question does become, what are they going to do with Reigns and Lesnar? So look for that. Who knows when they're going to do that? I think it's going to be kind of a sign as to where Brock has, if he signed or not. Because Brock likes to kind of show up early in the show, especially when he seems agitated. So it's possible that maybe Brock's just going to do his thing early on and then be gone. Maybe that's because he is really leaving. Who knows? There's just so many ways to look at it. You have to figure that with only 6 days left, Triple H is going to respond to Sting. So the question becomes how? And in what way? What's the best way to send a message? Because he looked visibly shaken last week. I think Triple H knows that Sting is coming for him. He knows that his days are numbered. So what do? Does Sting make another appearance? Do they have Sting on again to help build WrestleMania even more? It's been weeks since Triple H has done anything of note to build this thing, to hype it. You know, he hasn't done anything. He hasn't said shit again about Booker T and all of that. So is he going to call out someone from WCW's past? Are we going to see an old friend stop by to try to hype this? Maybe another appearance by the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Maybe Shawn Michaels, who loves to appear right before WrestleMania season. So who knows about that? And will Triple H have any comments on the more than likely the guy who's going into the Hall of Fame and the final inductee, Kevin Nash? Maybe he'll make that announcement himself. Who knows? I mean, I doubt it, but I mean, who knows? There's just all kinds of ways to look at this. Or should I say, Diesel. Diesel's going in, not Kevin Nash. Lord, heaven forbid Scott Hall and Kevin Nash go in. Oy. Anyway, what is going to happen with the Intercontinental title match? That's the next thing on the docket. The way that has gone, Barrett got the best of everybody on SmackDown. So are we going to have some kind of another tag team match tonight? They did a gauntlet match on SmackDown, which I really wish they would have saved for Raw because I think it would have been much more effective. But how did they top that? Because I think the Intercontinental title has to take front stage tonight on Raw to help really sell it a little bit more. Because all the good matches that have taken place while they've been battling has happened on SmackDown. Everything that they've done for the Intercontinental title on Raw has been more about the comical hot potato thing. Is Dean Ambrose going to get back into the highlight of this? Is he going to be starting to be front and center as far as the storyline goes? Because right now it seems to be Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler and then kind of everybody else. So we'll see how that works out and what awaits Bad News Barrett, who did get the better of both Ziggler and Bryan on SmackDown. I think next up is Randy Orton. Is he going to get his hands on Seth Rollins tonight? And if he does, what will he do? Is Seth Rollins going to finally do something offensively against Randy Orton? I think that's very likely. Look for some kind of really good curb stomp. Maybe they're going to just jump Orton in the back instead of trying to keep him out of the building, which never works, by the way. All security needs to be revamped for wrestling because anytime somebody is being kept out of the building, they never get kept out of the building, ever. Ever. So, I don't know. It really depends on what they want to do with the situation with Randy and Seth. But I would like to see Seth get the upper hand tonight and maybe stop being such a coward, and really stand face-to-face with Orton. I don't know what happened. Sting and Orton tag team match maybe tonight? That'd be awesome. Sting and Orton versus Seth Rollins and Triple H. Book it. That'd be great. They're going to have to do something because this match, while it's intriguing, I think it needs a little bit more, and Seth needs to really establish himself as a threat to Randy Orton because he hasn't so far. He's been running and hiding. So look for Seth to take a stand tonight. Moving on to the United States Championship, Rusev acted like a coward last week. Absolute coward, which is just really, really bad booking. But it's the great John Cena, so acting like a coward when coming face-to-face with John Cena, I guess, is the way to do it. Even though you just beat the man, yes, by cheating, but you just beat him at Fastlane. But the match is going to happen for United States Championship at WrestleMania, so the question becomes, how do they further the storyline and how they make it a little bit more, juiced up, more personal? Does Lana return tonight? Does she return at WrestleMania? We know she's filming a movie, but I'm sure she can take some time to make a Raw or a WrestleMania appearance. I mean, she kind of has to, you'd figure. And what are they going to do? Are we going to see another attorney for Rusev? A terrible actor? Who knows? And finally, really, and this is just something what is Wyatt going to do tonight? Is Wyatt going to come out and cut the exact same promo again? What can he do? That was my worry when they started this whole promo, because especially when it was revealed that The Undertaker was not going to be on Raw, the question for me became, well, what the hell can Wyatt do? He can talk a lot. Ooh, they could set a chair on fire. But what else can they do? Maybe something with The Undertaker's sign, his little symbol that he used to sacrifice people to. That'd be kind of cool if like Bray put himself on it, and like lit it on fire or something. I don't know. But like if they incorporated something like that, that'd be kind of cool. This symbol, man, used to be the symbol of your darkness, but no longer, because you're just a puppet for all them, man. But I am your savior, and I'm the eater of worlds, Bray Wyatt. I don't know, something like that, maybe. I have no idea. But yeah, they need to do something for me, because this match doesn't do anything for me. I really don't care that much. Because it doesn't seem like it's in question. I don't see what's the point of doing it unless The Undertaker is going to lose this match. But when you look at the other way of it, why would they want The Undertaker to lose a second consecutive time? Is this going to be the end of his career? Why are they talking all this stuff with the possibility of Brock and Taker next year in Texas, which makes a lot of sense? But wait a second, what about Brock and Rocky? That's being rumored for WrestleMania 32. There's so much up in the air, and I think that's the problem right now. It seems like WWE is worrying more about what's coming after than what's coming in 6 days. And you can't do that. WrestleMania has to be the focus. It has to be the most important thing on your minds. Has to be. So we'll see if they decide to really start to amp it up tonight. And I think it could be a fantastic Raw if they do things properly. So what do you think we're going to get tonight? What are your predictions for tonight? And also, what are your predictions for WrestleMania? If you want to be a part of this show, here's a way to do it. You send me make a 5-minute video on your predictions of WrestleMania. And you go ahead and let me know if you want to do it on Skype or just right here in the comment section below. And I will let you know how to send it to me and what email address. And I'll take a look at it. And I'll put it on the show. If it's coherent, I'll put it on the show. And because at the end of the week, Friday or Saturday, more than likely, I'm going to do a show of just viewer WrestleMania predictions. And it should be a lot of fun. So let me know what you guys think. If you want to be a part of that, that's awesome. Make sure that you are standing by to watch the greatest review show in the world tonight, directly after Raw. Joe Cronin Show. Me and my boy Joe Cronin, probably Jesse too, who knows. We will be going live right after Raw to talk about everything that happened and pump you up one final time for WrestleMania. Other than that, that's all I got. Make sure you're checking out the rest of the channel. We went live for 2 hours last night right here, and it was fantastic. We got a little trolled at the end, but that's okay. A lot of great stuff happened on the show. A lot of great stuff happened last week on the channel, and I'm looking for this week to be just as big, if not bigger. Every single day this week there will be WrestleMania content. We're going to be breaking down matches. The rest of the week we did Rollins and Randy Orton earlier today. Tomorrow we'll do another match, and so on and so forth, as well as, of course, the Monday Night Raw review for this show, as long as it's good and I want to talk about it a second time, because I haven't been wanting to be completely honest. Also, for those of you who may be interested, Jeff Huffman and I have an idea to do a Major League Baseball preview as well. That could happen today. I'm not really sure. So all that stuff is going to be going down. So if there's anything else that you would like to see or hear, let me know, and I will see if I can make it happen. Also, make sure you check out my boy Tommy C over on Shot from the Point for all of your hockey needs. We're going to be doing an episode of In the Crease here shortly, and so make sure you check that out. It should be a lot of fun. Other than that, that's all I got. Thanks a lot for joining me, and I will see you next time. Peace!